Okay, everybody, this is your crypto overlord LL here again, and today we're going to be talking about this brand new play to earn game called the Forge Arena, which is on Wax blockchain. And I've been asked by a couple of my subscribers to do more play to earn content on the channel, and I definitely will be doing that now, especially that we are in the bear market. But obviously, the thing is that a lot of these games are still in the building, and most of them don't have like the full game like done yet, and some of them may be in alpha or beta, but they don't have all the play to earn mechanics out there. Maybe the token is not out, or the NFTs are not out, or something. And a lot of the existing big games like Axie Infinity and Gods Unchained kind of require initial investment, which can be very, very high. But what I like about Forge Arena is that the investment to get to play this game is very, very low. So the Forge Arena is an FPS game, a team deathmatch, where you basically respawn, and it can be a 5 versus 5, and basically the team that first gets 100 kills basically wins. It's kind of, a mixture between Halo, so there's a bit of sprinting, and obviously kind of a sci-fi setting there, and a lot of like sci-fi guns also, but also there's kind of like a vibe of CSGO, because you have similar type of buy-in menu. You buy weapons from different categories, but in this game you can also buy attachments to these weapons, such as like mufflers, scopes, and things that will reduce recoil and things like that, which will have a bit of an adjustment on those weapons and to everybody's like preferred play style. And I will be showing you gameplay in a second, but first I want to break down a lot of this stuff. So this is on Wax blockchain. It is currently on, I guess, to say it's a beta product. This is not finalized version. It's I guess okay looking. It's kind of made for anybody to play all around the world. So I don't think the tech requirements for this game are very high. I didn't have like CPU constraints or anything, or FPS problems when I was playing. Right now there seems to be a one map in rotation as I was playing, but I know at least this Egypt map, I've seen some gameplay out of it. So there are different maps out there, and I guess there's some type of rotation what they're doing. There's 3 servers: Europe, North America, and Europe, and basically on the server list there's 3 of them, so Asia, Europe, and North America. A lot of people are in Europe, and I guess that's really appealing into the CSGO audience, and I think there's going to be more increasing interest for the play the game, because as I said, it requires a very low investment, which I want to kind of touch upon first. And there's they have a pretty good like breakdown light paper here, which goes into a lot of these more details about the game. But there's a lot of FPSs being built on blockchain right now. But far as I know, this one is the only one that is sort of like free to play, and you can just like get money from each game that you play. There are a lot of blockchain based games which require you to play certain time until you start earning, and there's like a bit of like hoops and loops and like tokenomics build it out the way so that there's not like bots and people like, and I don't fundamentally like that. I mean that's what I felt with Theta and Arena, for example. But going back into the buy-in here, so this is the market on Atomic Hop you can buy, and you can basically buy the lowest skin here, which is like a flashbang, I guess, or you can buy a clock, whatever gun you like to use inside the game, and these are skins. So basically, if you own one skin, you can basically play the game. So that's a very good system, because, okay, it's a pretty low entry to play the game. If it would be free to play, then there would be a lot of bots farming out the points inside the game. So that's pretty good. And this token that you will be getting from the games, or scrap, is based on what I've been told by my friend. Any observation is based on the kills that you make inside the game. So more kills, more scrap you will be getting from each game. And today I played maybe 5 matches, and the matches can be anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes depending on how many people there are. If it's a full house, obviously the kills will come faster, so the game will be faster. If there's 2 versus 2, it's going to be taking definitely more than 20 minutes, especially if someone's AFK. But I mean, I made around 2015 wax. I didn't really count. The price obviously is kind of like going up and down, but what I'm trying to tell people is that this is definitely faster to play this game than grind some faucets, and probably a lot more enjoyable than those faucets. But let's like, play some gameplay here. So, I went through like the settings and everything. Like, there's a lot of customization inside the game. A lot of like, there are a lot of some blockchain games which are along like on mobile. They require a lot of like these tuning and things like that. So you're able to like, adjust your sense and, adjust this and that, to find that specific play style that you're going for inside the game. Not necessarily the play style, but what you're accustomed to play in an FPS, because people always have their own settings and keybinds and things like that. Now, in terms of like the meta inside the game, I'm not an expert of FPS. I'm not a pro FPS player or anything, but fundamentally, like, it's like pretty decent, I would say, as like game design goes. Like the core gameplay is there. The maps seem to be they're symmetrical, which is good. So and there's like a lot of like altitude. For example, in CS:GO, it's not really a game that has altitude. It's like every shooting like level happens usually on the same level. Now in this one, I do feel that there is a bit of that. There's like ramps under the floor, and then there's balcony in this level, for example, and things like that, where you can go to get a bit of like a high ground or low ground, which I kind of enjoy. The damage inside the game, maybe it's a bit perhaps toned down compared to CS:GO, but you still like get killed pretty fast. Snipers are one-shotting you even if you have armor. In terms of game design choice, I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, okay, without armor, okay, you can kill from head, but I don't like that game design choice. Some people disagree that the reward from using a sniper is too low if you're not able to get a kill from the headshot. But given the fact that it's, in my opinion, kind of easy to make that headshot kill in this game especially, I think it would be fair to maybe nerf them down. That's just my take on it. Now, there's also pistols and SMGs, but I didn't see like grenades inside the game, but there was like grenades, as in skins. So maybe the grenades are not inside the game yet, or they are available only on certain maps. I don't know if there's only flashbangs or are there frag grenades. So I can't really comment on that. But most of the like the balancing and the weapon categories are exactly same as in CS:GO. So you have your shotguns, you have your pistols, and you have your rifles, and did I said already snipers, and that's pretty much it. But there's like as I said, no grenades as of right now. So I don't know, are they gonna be like introducing some other things? And I mean, it's a sci-fi thing. Maybe would expect some sci-fi gadgets like drones or things like that. It is obviously harder to code and do inside the game, but who knows? That might be something that they might explore, and maybe it's listed on the roadmap. But it's like very simplistic game. Everybody gets it. Kills get you money. Okay, you win. Even if you win or lose, I don't think it has an impact on the price after the battle is over. That definitely should have a correlation, at least some, because like the problem will happen if like people start botting and they maybe do some things like that gets the kills inside the game somehow, like the bot kills another bot or something, and I don't know what type of things that they basically have to yeah, but they also have like esports stuff and things that they are building out, and obviously the tokens that you're going to be getting out of these games can be used to basically build out skins. So there's kind of like a use case for the token. It's not something you just grind, but obviously like it really depends on like if you're going from this to an investment angle, the game has to get pretty good when people start to value the in-game skins and stuff like that, because fundamentally like I mean, the game is decent and I could see it get better, but there's so much like high-end FPS games like coming out, non-crypto and crypto. It's gonna be really hard to compete with that. So I don't know the long term for the Forge Arena where it's gonna go, but I mean, FPS communities are kind of interesting in a lot of ways, so they, you know, if they get a stick with some game and that blows up, and they will kind of stick with it. But it's hard to see. But definitely pretty nice surprise as a game. I mean, this is something that, out of all the games that I played, is something that I could play a couple of games per day. Like, it's something that doesn't require like absolute focus. There's not like super deep tokenomics behind it, and it's just like get the kill, get the money. It's very simple, you know. And you know, there's too many like tokenomic style blockchain games right now, which need you to learn like all of the economy, what is the best strategy to make money, and those are good and dandy, but fundamentally we need more games where it's just like download and play. That's basically what we need more in this blockchain space right now. And I think too much playing is gated. And we are seeing, I mean, the traditional gamers are having a lot of like flack about, you know, NFTs in general, because a lot of the NFT adaptations historically by big companies have been pretty bad, and even by these small companies. But the way I see kind of the Forge Arena route going on is definitely a lot better from what I've also seen. I don't know if they had planned to have buyback for the tokens, or does the token like inflate, deflate when it's being used to craft things. I haven't looked into that. But if you want to look more into their light paper, I'm gonna link it down in the description so you can take more of a look. And who knows, I might be streaming this now and then on the channel. And you know, if you want to join with me games, hit me up on Telegram. But thanks for watching. I will be seeing you on the next video.